All right, class, welcome. This is going to be lesson 4 video notes. We're beginning a little bit down the page, and we're going to really work on writing our own function rule from the table. So the directions say that these input-output tables are given below, and we're going to write a rule for each that relates each input to its output. Use the variables in the table. So let's remember that the input is generally going to be X and the output is generally going to be Y. So let's look at the first one. So I input 3, I get 4, I input 4, I get 5, 5, I get 6. So it looks like my output is exactly 1 more than the input was. So if I wanted to write that as a rule, I could say that my output, Y, is going to equal my input, X, plus 1. Right? This is my rule. I've related the input to its output. Let's look at number 2. I encourage you guys to pause the video and try these yourself. So my input's -2, output is -6. Input is 0, output is 0. Input is 4, output is 12. So what is some rule that I could associate with these inputs? 6, I get 18. Looks like I'm multiplying here. I'm multiplying by 3, right? 0 times 3 is 0. -2 times 3 is -6. 4 times 3 is 12. So 10 times 3 should give me 30. And my rule would be, well, let's think about it. I take my input, X, and I multiply it by 3. So in order to get my output, Y, I need to take my input, X, and multiply it by 3. And normally we'll write the 3 out front like this, 3x. All right. So now my variables have changed. My input is W, my output is C. So let's see if we can, I went down 2, looks like I'm going down 2 every time. So my output is exactly 2 less than my input. So my output C, it's often we're going to start these rules with the output letter. So a lot of times it's going to be Y. In this case, my output is C. So C is equal to, what did we say? Our input, and it's going to be 2 less than that. So how could we write that with an expression? We could write our input minus 2. All right. This one is a little tricky, right? -2 to 4. Well, I went up 6 if I was adding, but I went up 2 here, so I didn't. So there's no, addition rule. Maybe there's something else. Multiplication.
Hey, Sergeski.
It turns out this rule should be H is equal to, you take the input and square it, because if I take -2 and square it, I get 4. So I'm going to write H is equal to T squared. Some of these rules you'll have to really think about a little bit. So we'll maybe save 5 and 6 for you guys, or we can go over them in class. Try these on your own, and I will see you guys in the next video.